Yes, in continuation of our switching commands, next we want to take a look at switching between windows. So what I'll do is I'll copy this method and I'll write another one. Let's squeeze it so that we can focus on the new method that we are writing, and that will be I'll comment this line too, and I'll say sc dot switch windows. So switch windows is the new function that we are writing, and what we want to do in switch windows exercise is switch commands, switching between windows. So in this exercise we want to go to this page first, so I'll copy this link. Let's go back here, we change the URL of the page, so and I'll get rid of rest everything. So this is nothing but we are just launching the browser, setting the implicit wait timeout and maximizing the browser, and then we are going to the page on which we want to run our automation. In the end we are going to close the browser. So this is the second exercise that we are going to do on switch commands. Now what we want to do on this page is we want to head on to this section and come below. There is a link here, Selenium new tab page. This is the link that we want to click by coming to this page. So I'll copy this link text and I'll say driver dot find element, and I can find this element by link text. Now whenever we see a hyperlink, we can locate it using link text or partial link text. So link text is what I'll give. So I'll give this is the text on that link that we want to go to, and then we say click. So this line, what it will do is it will locate the right element, anchor tag element, by identify it with the link text. Whatever text is visible to us, we will be going and clicking this, and a new window will open after this. Then we need to go to that window and we have to click terms and conditions. So now at this stage, after clicking this, two browser windows will be opened. So we want to make sure that two browser windows are there. Make sure two windows are there, and that second window can be a tab or a window. So what we will do is we'll say driver dot get window handles. So each window will have a unique handle that will be returned to us. So and this returns a set to us, set of string. So we are going to get a set of strings and we will call it handles. So this is what we are going to get. Now once we get the handles, we want to make sure that there are two. So I'll go and print total windows are, and I can go and say plus handles dot size. So we are going to print the size of how many handles are there. And in fact we will do one more thing. Before even clicking this link, we'll also ensure that there was one handle earlier. So before going to do this, I'm printing getting the handles. So we say we'll print this message here, total windows before clicking link. This will give us beforehand. Afterhand, again we have to do both these calls. So we need to go and ask driver again, what is the window handles count right now? So we are getting a new set here. So I'm using the same variable, like same collection will be updated and it will be putting two handles, and here we say after clicking new link. So now we get a second window opened. Now once the second window is opened, what we want to do is we want to switch to the second window, which is this, and we want to click terms and conditions. So in order to find this element, terms and condition element, the driver should switch to the second window. Now question is, how do we switch to the second window? So what we will do is original window handle we will store somewhere. So we will take string main window handle. When there was only one window, we could have got the handle of that. We say driver dot get window handle. There is a singular function also that gives the handle of main window. So now we know this is the handle of main window, and we want to switch to the another window. So what we can do is, after clicking this link, we got two windows and we want to switch to the second window. So I'll say sysout switching to new window, because right now we don't know which window is active. So in order to switch to new window, we'll be using enhanced for loop. So I'll say for string h in handles. So we are looping over handles one by one, and what we will do is we will say if handle is not equal to main handle, because we know the main window handle. So if this is not equal to main window handle, it's a different one, the new handle, then what we want to do is we want to switch to this window, because currently h will contain the handle of new window because it is not matching the original window handle. So the way we switch is we'll say driver dot switch to window, and we'll give the handle of this new window. So in this loop we are making sure that we don't do the switch to command for main window handle. So this will bring us to the new window, and when we go to the new window we can also verify this. We can say new window title is driver dot title, get title, and new windows URL is driver dot get current URL. This will give us a confirmation that we actually switch to a different window. And once we do that, in this window what we want to do is we want to click this terms and conditions hyperlink. So now I can do is driver dot find element by dot link text, and in this link text I'll give terms and conditions, and I copy paste that here, and I say dot click. Now this should eventually launch another window because that is what we are doing. So but anyways, like this is what our goal was right now, to go to a new one, and after this we will simply quit our browser. So this is like, we'll keep this exercise simple till this point, and let's see what happens now. And one more thing is, before that, when we got the new original window handle, we will print the original window title and original window URL also, so that we can confirm that original window URL. And the same thing we will do by switching back to original window. So once we have clicked the terms and conditions, we will ask the browser to switch to window, which is main window. So because we remember the handle of main window, we'll go there and we'll print the title and current URL. So this is what we are trying. So let's go and run our code. So this became full screen. So we click the new tab, so we open a new tab, and okay, all the things worked very fast. But let's go and check our logs and see what it says. So initially we see original window title was being 0, Selenium switch windows. Original window URL was, we went to this page. Then it says total windows before clicking link is 1. Total windows after clicking link became 2, switching to new window, and in new window we see the title was different and the URL was also different. Then we went back to the original window and we saw like we are getting to see the same URL and same title. So this is mainly dealing with switching windows. So three things that we have to remember is in WebDriver is, first there is a function get window handle. If there is only one window opened, it will give the handle of current window. Even if there are multiple windows open, and if we call get window handle, it will give you handle of the currently open tab or window. So this is to get the handle. If we want to get all the handles, there is a get window handles function. So one is this function, another is this function, and third function that we need to remember is driver.switch2.window. And this function takes a string parameter, and this string is nothing but one of the handles that we receive from get window handles or get window handle.